Welcome to WHL Web TV One-on-One. Today we're joined with Regina Pats forward Jordan Eberle. First, Jordan, we're just going to flash back a few months to June when you're selected in the first round of the NHL entry draft by the Edmonton Oilers. Then later attended your first pro training camp in Edmonton. Just touch on what those experiences have meant to you.
Well, I mean, growing up in Canada and Saskatchewan, we don't have an NHL team to cheer for, so I mean, you gotta get your pick to any team, and mine was the Oilers. And going into the draft, the number 22 pick was kind of where I was rated, and I was kind of hoping to go there just because the Oilers had it, and I was lucky enough to be chosen. And once I went to camp, it was a great experience. I got to play in a couple exhibition games, and the fans are unbelievable. And, the guys, the young talent that they have right now, and you learn a lot going to your first pro camp, whether it's how fast the game is up there and how quick you have to think, or how strong the guys are, and that's some of the things that you have to work on to try and get up to that level.
Now, you just recently returned from the 2009 World Junior Championships and played a very pivotal role in capturing Canada's 5th straight gold medal. Now, just talk to us a little bit about the overall experience of playing in that tournament and playing in front of up to 20,000 ramped up Canadian fans.
Yeah, I mean, every kid watches the World Juniors growing up, and it's obviously a big part of Canadian hockey. And for me, to have my first World Juniors in Canada in Ottawa, it was a pretty awesome experience. The fans there, like you said, were unbelievable. They just they didn't stop cheering the whole games, and it was just, like I said, words can't describe it. And all the adversity that we went through there, whether it was a Russia game or the U.S. game, and finally coming together in the Sweden game, we just it was just a great way to top it off with the gold medal.
Now, you without a doubt scored one of the biggest Team Canada goals in the history of Team Canada at all levels. Just run us through that goal in your eyes, from Ellis keeping it at the blue line and how it panned out after that.
Yeah, well, as a hockey player, you gotta pass around the credit, and you don't, as the play's going on, you're just trying to get in position. But you go back and watch it, and the play that, like you said, Ellis made to keep that in, basically chipping it by 2 guys on him, and Johnny throwing it at the net, and even little things like Hodgson, he lifted a guy's stick to get the puck over, and the guy mishandling it, and I was just kind of the lucky one to put it away. And at that time, you don't really realize how much time's on the clock until you look up, and at that point we were kind of shocked. So
yeah. Now, of course, you brought that stick back to Regina, and we heard this from Pat's staff that you continued playing with it for quite a while, and probably a lot longer than you should have. Is there any truth to that?
Yeah, you know what? I just figured. It was just it was a stick. I don't really look too much into memorabilia and stuff like that, but. Guys were kind of giving me a hard time because I kind of just wanted to score a few more goals with it. I figured I had a lot more if I could score one like that. So I kept on using it. First game I was back, I broke it, and the guys were giving me a hard time about it.
So where's that stick now, in pieces?
Yeah, you know what? I taped it together, and I kept it. My trainer, I was going to give it to him because I didn't really think it was a big deal, but then he kind of argued with me a bit. But, I kept it, and hopefully it'll be a good keepsake maybe when I'm older.
Now, back to the Regina Pats. The club made a few key acquisitions at the trade deadline, picking up Jesse Dudas and Matt Robertson. And Robertson's been playing with you since he joined the club. What do these 2 players bring to the team, and what has Robertson been bringing to your line specifically? Yeah,
well, Robertson, he's got an unbelievable shot. He, every time you find him around the slot, the puck most of the time is going in. He's been playing obviously first-line power play, and he's playing with us, and he's getting a lot of ice time, and he's definitely contributing a lot. He's putting the puck in the net, and I think that's what we need him to do. And he's been a great addition to our line. And Jesse Dudas, he, the poise that he has with the puck, just waiting guys out, and he thinks to where he's going to pass before he does it, and he's just a good, solid, and he brings a lot of leadership and experience to our team too.
Now, the playoff race is really heating up, especially in the Eastern Conference. It's really tight. What do the Pats have to do, to get into the playoffs and then have a good run at it?
Yeah, we need to kind of come together as a team here. We've had a lot of guys, or new guys added, and a lot of guys gone for different things, and we haven't been doing too well since it happened. And we need to kind of bring it together as a team. And we've kind of been on a bit of a slide here. We need to try and get some points here in the last 20 games.
Great, thanks for joining us on WHL Web TV One-on-One with Jordan Eberle.